Octopus Energy has just dropped what might be the biggest energy game changer yet. Picture this: your electric appliances and the grid communicating effortlessly, like Bluetooth syncing your devices. That's the vision behind the Mercury Consortium, a groundbreaking initiative set to transform how we power our homes and lives. Exciting! Let's break it down. Greg Jackson, CEO of Octopus Energy, unveiled this bold partnership in August to be delivered through Kraken technology, Octopus Energy's innovation arm. The Mercury Consortium already boasts an impressive lineup of global utility providers and leading manufacturers across the solar, battery storage and heat pump sectors. So why is this happening now? Let's dive into the big challenges facing our power grid. Let's start with the grid's long-standing patterns. For decades, electricity use has followed a predictable rhythm. Overnight, demand is low. As people wake up and businesses start running, usage climbs steadily through the morning, hitting a plateau during the day. We see a dramatic surge in the evening, dinner cooking, TVs buzzing, and showers running before tapering off again. Energy efficient appliances have slightly eased overall usage, but the pattern remains unchanged. And now here's where it gets interesting. Rooftop solar has shaken up the game by reducing reliance on the grid during sunny daytime hours. However, heat pumps and air conditioning have introduced new challenges by boosting demand during morning and evening peaks. And with the electrification of transport, EVs have added a massive surge in evening demand as drivers plug in their vehicles overnight. Meanwhile, the push to cut carbon emissions has shifted our reliance from coal and gas to renewables like wind and solar. While this is great for the planet, renewables are less predictable, leading to periods of oversupply and shortages when conditions aren't ideal. This unpredictability, coupled with the rising evening peaks, creates a massive strain on the grid. The traditional solution to rising power demand has been to build more power plants and install larger cables. However, this approach is costly and inefficient, especially when peak demand only lasts a few hours. So what's the alternative? Surprisingly, the very causes of the problem are also part of the solution. By leveraging battery storage and being smarter about when we use power, we can smooth out those peaks in demand. As more homes adopt solar systems with battery storage and more drivers switch to electric vehicles, we create a vast network of distributed power storage. It may sound surprising at first, but a typical EV battery holds enough energy to power an average home for several days. By allowing the grid to draw from this energy during peak demand and store excess renewables when supply is high, we can dramatically reduce the strain on the grid and cut those peaks down to size. This approach has already been tested in real-world scenarios. A few years ago, we visited one of Octopus Energy's trial installations and featured it in a video showcasing how these innovations pave the way for a smarter energy future. Many energy users, especially those with solar panels, battery storage, or an electric vehicle, are already familiar with variable tariffs. These tariffs incentivize lower-priced users to shift their energy use to times when grid demand is low. You might also have come across programs where people are paid extra to reduce their energy consumption during critical moments, known as energy events, for instance, when the grid is in high demand with limited generation capacity. Reminding everyone in the house to avoid using energy during a grid event or setting the dishwasher to start at 2 a.m. for cheaper rates isn't exactly anyone's idea of fun. This is where the current approach starts to show its flaws. The solution lies in having appliances that can communicate directly with the grid, automatically adjusting their operation based on real-time price and demand signals. Many EV chargers already offer this functionality, but it introduces a new issue. The app for the EV charger often conflicts with the app for the car, which doesn't integrate with the app for the solar inverter. Adding a heat pump, typically part of the plumbing world, only complicates matters further. And let's not forget the smart dishwasher, which not only wants to manage your energy, but also reminds you to order more tablets when it's done. In short, it's a bit of a mess. For those who remember the pre-Bluetooth era, adding a hands-free kit to your car was a hassle. It often meant calling someone in a van to tear apart your car's interior and install a specialized adapter that only worked with your specific phone model. Today, Bluetooth has made things simple. If it has the Bluetooth symbol, you know it will work seamlessly, pairing with your devices in a straightforward and hassle-free process. And that's the vision behind the Mercury initiative, enabling appliances to seamlessly communicate with each other within a smart energy network. By responding dynamically to your energy usage and external grid signals, Mercury aims to optimize energy efficiency and lower running costs, essentially creating a Bluetooth for energy-using devices. This is groundbreaking news for consumers, offering the ability to control home energy effortlessly through a single app. Imagine the ease of having your heat pump seamlessly integrate with your home battery system, creating a streamlined and unified experience. Mercury's open ecosystem is designed to make expanding or upgrading your setup straightforward and stress-free. Moreover, it liberates consumers from reliance on a single manufacturer's proprietary app, minimizing risks if a company ceases trading or discontinues product support. For manufacturers, standardization significantly reduces the cost of product development and support, fostering innovation while lowering barriers for new devices to join the ecosystem. The exciting potential of an open platform is its ability to bring a wider range of energy devices into the ecosystem, including fridges, dishwashers, and washing machines. Imagine your dishwasher starting at the perfect moment to take advantage of low energy costs, your hot water tank preheating ahead of an energy event, or your fridge briefly powering down and your lighting dimming slightly during peak demand. Individually, these adjustments may seem minor, but when multiplied across millions of homes, they result in substantial reductions in power demand or significant capacity for energy storage. So we think this is an exciting development for the energy market, but it does raise a lot of questions. What about all those existing protocols out there, such as that OCPP that we have for EV charge points? What about those smart home protocols like Matter? How do they all fit into this new jigsaw and what we could possibly call this open energy protocol? Well, we've debated that with you, the eFix audience, in a special live stream that you'll find on screen now. Join us over there to see what we said, or if you're watching now, you can join in tomorrow.